Well, I am here with Lindsay Ray Corton. She is the CEO of the Ronald McDonald House Charities in Omaha. Lindsay, my friend, thank you for joining me.
Thank you for having me. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Love being here with you, Andy.
I know. Interesting times right now.
Really is.
So we chatted the other day, and I really just want to talk about how the Ronald McDonald House Charities has been impacted by what's going on right now.
You know, it's really interesting from our perspective because for us, outside of what's going on in the community, this is business as usual for us. So every year we deal with the same risk because we work with such a vulnerable patient population. We are always at risk, whether it's norovirus or the flu. And so our standard practices that are now being shouted out to the world are what we do every single day. And so in terms of protecting families, we're doing the exact same things that we always have. Obviously, there's staff working from home, and that's a little different, and we're struggling a little bit because we don't know what's going to happen with the amount of donations that normally come in with food and to help keep the lights on and things like that. So we're trying to do some creative things to make sure the families still get fed who are there and have the support that they need.
Okay, so we're going to talk about those creative things. How can people help?
So there's two ways for people to help right now. So having direct support for the family so that they can continue to have a great place to stay while their child is getting treated at Nebraska Medicine. So it can be something as small as $20 a month, and that helps that family stay one more day and have the care that they need. So we've got this program called League of Extraordinary Givers, and for $20 a month you can do that. So it's like 1 cup of coffee a week if you don't go through. So that's pretty easy. But also, we really need meals. So we have this great program called Meals That Heal every night where we have different volunteer groups that come in and make dinner for all the families, but we can't have anybody in the house right now. So we're dropping off at curbside. And so the more people that we can kind of have contribute to that, the more wholesome environment we can provide for all the families that continue to need our services most.
Yeah. So before we kind of go in there, I just want to backtrack for a minute. What is, just tell me the mission of the Ronald McDonald House.
Oh, sure.
Let's just talk about that for just a second.
So, so specifically, we take care of the most vulnerable pediatric population who has to travel to Omaha because they can't get the health care needs in their hometown.
Okay.
So the amazing hospital facilities that we're surrounded by in Omaha take care of the treatment side of it, and then the family comes to stay as a home at the Ronald McDonald House and everything that's included in a home, and then some, to have the support to heal in the time that they're receiving treatment.
Yeah, okay. I just, as we were talking, and that, my bad, I should have asked that question to begin with,
It's
right
okay.
after that. So let's go back. How can people, because I really want to focus on how people can help. And we were talking earlier, so like Catering Creations, I'm just going to give them a shout out and some love because they did our big event and they've been so amazing with what we do. You know, I've been talking to them about creating, you know, having a meal delivered to the home. When I talked to Lori the other day, who's Lori is your...
She's our special projects coordinator and handles all of the dinner stuff.
And so I said, how many people? She's like 30, you know, for 30. And so I've been working with Catering Creations. So they're going to prepare a meal and bring it out to the house. I think she said right now at this point, it's probably going to change by the time this airs. But she said like the 25th. But they had meals up to the 25th, but after that they had nothing. So it really is important for people to step up and reach out. And you were talking about restaurants.
Yeah, so there's two different ways if you want to come and help provide a meal for the house at night. You can either provide all of the ingredients to make a great meal, and we'll make it in-house. If you're willing to drop it off, we'll make it. Or you can tap into all of these great restaurants in town who really need our help. And we have an option to help out the local restaurants. If you're willing to buy a meal for 30 people and use one of the local restaurants, we're working with them right now to see if we can get some discounted pricing. So Flight Deck has agreed to give discounted pricing to anyone that chooses to go and buy a meal from there. We're also working with the Magnolia Hotel and a couple other restaurants to get them on board. And as we have these discounts presented to us, we'll put all of those on our website, and then you have this array of places that you can go that are willing to make all of the food, and all you have to do is deliver it.
So important. So how can people learn more about Ronald McDonald House?
rmhcomaha.org is our website, and we're keeping that updated with everything that's going on, and obviously our social media pages, so everything from Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all of the regular channels to kind of see what we need, and we're a house, so we need the same stuff that you do. We have to eat. We need, hand sanitizer. We need towels. We need all the same things that you do at home. Yeah.
So I'm gonna have you on my podcast. So we're gonna continue this conversation.
I would love that.
Yeah. So Lindsay, thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah.
And we will be right back.